Hey everybody, thanks for clicking on Liz the One TV. I'm your girl Liz the One. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button for your girl. Okay, so the verdict is in. So this article is by CNN. It says R. Kelly convicted of racketeering and you know what trafficking by a federal jury in New York. Okay, so he got found guilty pretty much on I believe 9 counts. So it says in the federal case in Eastern District of New York, Kelly faced a total of 9 counts, 1 count of racketeering and 14 underlying acts that included, you know what, of a child, kidnapping, bribery, and trafficking charges, and also 8 additional counts of violation of the Mann Act. And you know, that's a trafficking law. The jury was made up of 7 men and 5 women and began deliberating Friday afternoon. It says that he could face decades in prison and the sentencing scheduled for May 4th. So, and then it brings back up, years ago when I was a little girl, this tape was out. You know what I'm saying? When I was a kid, this tape was out. And even me as a kid had saw this videotape. And people were just like, adults were just watching this tape. And it was clearly him, on this video. So we know that it was him. And I was a kid at the time. So if I saw that then, what took you so long? They had all of this evidence of the marriage license to him and Aaliyah, between him and Aaliyah. Found out that he forced her to get an abortion. So I don't want anybody over here talking about I'm just trying to bring a black man down. I don't want to hear it. Every black man is not innocent. Not every black man is guilty. I'm not saying that. But in this particular case, we've known this for years. And just because we like an artist, we like their music, we disregard the crappy stuff that they do behind the scenes because we like them. Okay. So, he's an adult. He knows that you are not supposed to be, with people under the age of 18 because technically they cannot consent. Let kids be kids, let them find their own way. But some people feel like predators, feel like when they go after kids, they want them because they can control them very easily. And not just that, because they're innocent and naive and they don't know any better. So, and women better not come over here talking crazy either, because it is some women out there that get to talking crazy. Like, well, she was 14 and she's still a kid. These are kids. So please, don't get to talking too crazy down in the comment section. Please say your piece. Please be respectful. We have to be very careful as to how we talk about this on YouTube. Okay, so he's found guilty. It says jurors heard from multiple witnesses who were present at her marriage to R. Kelly, and they're talking about Aaliyah. So let me screenshot this and put this on the screen too. So the people were present there when he was 27 and she was 15. She was a child. I don't want to hear nothing about back in the day. Back in the day, when somebody was 13, guess what? The guy that they married was only a year or two older. And the reason they did it like that, and it wasn't even back in the day here, but the reason they did it like that is because people didn't live that long. By the age of 50, you were considered on borrowed time back then. You see what I'm saying? So they got things cracking very, very, very early because the life expectancy wasn't that long. So it says that it listed Aaliyah's age as 18 at the time of their wedding and on their marriage license and marriage certification. The former tour manager, Demetrius Smith, testified that he bribed a worker at the welfare office in Chicago area to create a welfare ID for Aaliyah. And they gave the welfare, he said he pretty much testified that he gave the welfare office worker $500. Screenshot that too. So that's that. He's guilty. But of course the lawyer is saying that, they will appeal. For me, he was always guilty. I don't like it when people take advantage of kids because I know, and yes, it does happen because when I was a kid, I used to get catcalled. I would be 11, 12 years old getting catcalled by grown ass men. They don't care. Just so long as you developing, they don't care. And I looked like a kid. I was just developing, you know what I'm saying? And me and my friends would be walking home from school and they did not care. So, so we weren't out being bad. We were coming home from school. We would literally be getting off the school bus, walking down the street to our houses, getting catcalled by adult men. So I don't want to hear, well, where was you at? Where was your parents at? When you're 11 and 12 years old, you can walk from your bus stop to your house by yourself. So these things, I'm just happy that, it's finally coming to light. And I'm happy, finally, some justice. I wish she was alive to see it. It's unfortunate. But that's that. Thanks for clicking on Liz the One TV. I'm your girl, Liz the One. Thanks for clicking on the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Peace out.